Hi Pioneers! Welcome to the third session of the convention. This is a Pi speaker session with initially the Pi core team talking about updates and plans for the Pi apps platform and the core team apps, followed by a few videos from third-party developers showcasing their apps and ideas and how they would like to integrate with Pi. In the Pi core team's talk, first, we will give some high-level directions for Pi applications. Second, some product and tech updates and plans on the Pi platform. Third, we will discuss the potential apps that the Pi core team may build or guide building in the hope to hear what pioneers think about these apps. Now I'm going to talk about the importance of utility and direction of Pi applications. Applications of Pi are important to create utility and real value in Pi ecosystem. Applications can be built by the core team or third-party developers. The platform is one of the major strategies of Pi core team to decentralize the development of Pi's ecosystem and leverage the power of our global community to achieve the breadth and scale of traditional economies. For ecosystem building, there are two types of apps. First, apps with economic incentives or a business model for developers. And second, apps without a business model but essential to the infrastructure and completion of the ecosystem. Now I'm going to talk about type 1 apps with business models. This type of apps mean that they can earn Pi from the business transactions inside their apps. For example, charges of Pi for facilitating a purchase for goods and services, or direct sales in Pi to pioneers. These apps make their own independent product, technology, and business decisions. What features or functionalities to include in the app, how much to charge. What we are looking for in this type of app are those that create real utilities of Pi, boost the usage of Pi, and contribute to the growth of the ecosystem. For example, apps that facilitate selling and purchasing goods and services, marketplaces, service exchange apps, apps that make direct sales of goods and virtual goods, or social applications, applications that charge subscriptions for content or services they provide. For initial apps, we would also consider lightweight apps, meaning that it is simple and easy to understand by most pioneers and have a simple integration mechanism into Pi. For example, fun games with in-app purchases, social apps or meme apps, influence apps, in the realm of being transferable on the internet. While more heavyweight apps will be onboarded into the platform later. Heavyweight apps here refer to apps that, in addition to online exchange of value, also require physical world activities, such as inventories, supply chains, and logistics. The reason for the order falls in line with our interactive design process, where the lightweight applications at first can help us debug any issues and make improvements in the online processes of how platform, apps, and pioneers interact with each other in terms of technical integrations, user experience, and economics, before introducing and compounding these processes with physical world complications or coordinations required by the heavyweight applications. Now I'm going to talk about type 2 apps, ecosystem apps. This type of apps refer to they don't have business models, but are essential to the infrastructure of the Pi ecosystem. The purpose of such apps are to complete inefficiencies, facilitate growth of the ecosystem, and benefit the common good of the network. Such projects can be either developed by a specific third-party developer or led by the community or the core team through open source projects with crowdsourcing from the community. Some of these apps are not necessarily having a business model in Pi and will not or should not be charged for service fees, should be free for the community, such as auditable open source KYC solution. The reward for the contributions to such projects can be community-based.